with the TV. Lori?
Hi, I'm on my way to the store. You want me to pick up anything for you?
I don't think so, darling.
Listen, it's Roy's birthday, and I'm having a small cake tonight. And I want you and Cal to come over.
I'll have to ask him.
Don't ask him. Tell him.
I'll let you know.
Oh, come on. It's the first Saturday night Roy's had off in months.
Well, I don't know how Cal's gonna feel. He's been putting in a lot of overtime.
I'll try to make it, sweetie. Roy would really like to see him. Okay?
I want to catch the quickie car wash place before it closes. That's the new place that just opened. Yeah, it's the greatest. You drive in at one end, and whoosh, it's out the other end, spick and span. Yeah, instant clean. Do you mind if I go along, neighbor? Glad to have you aboard, pal. We'll have it washed, and you'll get home in time for dinner.
Eat your breakfast.
I'm full.
I want you to finish that. Tell her, Cal.
Come on, Laura, finish it.
One more bite.
2.
Donnie wants us over tonight. It's Roy's birthday.
I'm not into a party, not tonight.
It's just cake and coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Your neck bothering you?
Yeah, I guess so.
How's it going with your boss? Any better?
That man's unreasonable.
Cal, I wish you'd let me get a job.
I told you. When Lori's 4, I want you to stay with her. Now give me a glass, will you?
Could leave her with my mother.
No. She's our kid, we'll take care of her.
You know, Phyllis down the street's got 3 kids. She has a job.
we already settled.
Well, maybe next year then, when she starts school.
Yeah, maybe.
I could get a part-time job. I could be home by 3 in time for Lori.
Cal Morrisey,
Yeah.
we have a warrant for your arrest.
No, wait.
You have the
Just
right
wait
to
a minute.
remain silent. If you give up that right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak with an attorney and have an attorney present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed for you.
What's going on?
Charged before questioning.
What is this?
Lori, go inside. I said go!
What is this?
A woman's filed charges against you.
What for?
Rape.
What is he talking about?
No. I didn't do that.
I see it.
No.
Sorry, ma'am. We have a warrant.
Marianne, I swear I didn't do that.
Help!
It was a mistake, Marianne. All right, it's gonna be all right. You stay here. And I'll be right back.
Will the prisoner please rise? You have been found guilty of the charge of rape. In the opinion of this court, Mr. Morrisey, there is no sufficient punishment for such monstrous violation of another human being. The court, however, is guided by the statutes of this state, and you are hereby committed to an indeterminate sentence of 30 years. Furthermore, Penal Code 3B217 obligates this court to act upon the recommendation of the psychiatric psychological evaluation, whose diagnostic screening has determined that your conduct has been characterized by repetitive, compulsive pattern with no apparent concern for the consequences. Thus, it becomes the duty of this court to commit you to confinement at the State Correctional Institution for sex offenders.
Tommy Dorsey, give us a break, huh?
Well, we'll break your horn. Hey, how you doing?
Glad, huh? Yeah. Welcome to Miami Beach, chump.
Hi, partner. See, you lucked out in my neighborhood.
That's Joe Dean Brockton. Don't let him crowd you.
she going to do?
Please, Jimmy, don't.
Don't what? What are you talking about? You know where I come from? A guy does something like that. You know what we do to him?
Hello?
Oh, good. Come on in. Sit down. Have a cup of coffee. Get her a cup of coffee.
I gotta go. I just came to pick
Look,
up...
I said I want to talk to you. Now sit down. Get her a cup of coffee. I said sit down. Now, I want to know your plans.
Dad, he didn't do it.
The man was convicted. It was in all the papers. What are you talking about? I'm embarrassed to go out in the street. You got a daughter. What about her? You understand what I'm saying? That scum. He ought to be shot. You do something else with your life here.
Hey, you want to take it someplace else?
Beat your game?
I'm good.
Just came in, huh? Well, I seen him put you in three-wing. Kind of hard, ain't it? But you get used to it. Heard they got you on rape.
You're pulling in all kinds of information.
It's prison gossip.
Phony charge.
Yeah. You know, I've been here 4 years. I worked my way down to one wing. That's minimum security.
I'm not going to be here in 4 years.
Are you thinking of cutting loose? If you do, they're going to send you to the joint. You got to do it the way they want you. I want to go inside there.
Hey! What are you doing? Hey, go get it.
Come on, forget it, Bo.
I want him to get it. I told you to lay down, man. Hey, go! Come on. Go, turn it up. Come on, turn it up. You guys crazy? You want to charge? Go. That was a mistake.
Then why don't you just get up and leave, man? You don't want to sit here and rap and talk about it.
Yes, Janet, I know, darling. I know you're upset. Well, I'll talk to her this evening. Yes, I'll somebody at the door there. I'll talk to you later, all right? Yeah, bye-bye.
Don't you care?
Come in.
What are you feeling?
It's not going to hurt you. It's hard.
I'm you, Borski. Sit down. Just move those magazines. Let's see. Now, Morrisey.
What's that?
What? Oh, that's one of my paraprofessional groups. It's a therapy group. All prisoners sometimes feel a little more secure without a therapist present, so I monitor them from here. Have you ever been in treatment before? Have you? No. Sit down. Sit down. Please. Sit down right there. You'll never find a pen that works. Oh, right there. You believe this? I'm on a diet, and some cruel person left this on the top of my desk. Now, who would be cruel enough to do that?
It's probably you.
You're probably right. You're tight. Uncomfortable.
Look, what do you want from me? Why am I here?
I'm going to try to help you get at your real feelings. You know, you committed a violent act. You probably damaged a woman for life.
I didn't do nothing to be in this place.
Well, you've been assigned to my J3 group. That's 6 other men and you. Most of them are in here for the same reason you are.
Is this something I have to do?
No?
I don't have to show up.
No.
What happens if I don't?
Nothing.
How do I get out of this place?
You don't.
Why you give that woman so much power over your life, man?
It's the woman and the kids. It's never Ernie, you know? It's never what you feel. It's always coming through them.
It was conspiracies out there. Man, nobody against you, man.
Oh, Cal. Come in. Come in. It's a TV camera. It's not network. Anything that happens in this room stays in this room. Come on. This is a new man, Cal Morrisey. I think we ought to introduce ourselves. You first, Ted.
I'm Ted.
Ted's playing light switch.
I'm PJ, man. Can't say I'm glad to see you, but, you know, grab a seat.
We met.
Oh. Introduce yourself.
We met.
Yeah, we heard about it. Come on, introduce yourself.
Pass.
Why, Bo? Why?
I just don't feel I want to acknowledge the guy, okay?
Bo needs some rest. Somebody else to keep at a distance, huh?
His name is Bo. Came in smoking about 4 months ago, the same as you did. My name's Ernie. Been here 7 years. Yeah, that's right. 7 years is a long time.
Yeah, the dude's tripping over his whiskers, man.
Cool it, man.
Okay. I'll be serious.
No, come on, man. No, I'm serious. Now, look, PJ, behind all the jive and the smiles and the fooling around and the jokes, you know, you're a jive dude.
Yeah, I'll tell you something, PJ. You know, behind that smile, there's a lot of anger, man. So when you're ready to be real, will you let us know?
I bet you liked beating up on the women, man, didn't you? Tell us. You were thrilled, didn't it?
You know why you did it?
Because they asked you to.
Because they were scared to death.
Oh, was that it? You wanted to frighten them to death.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe I wanted to frighten them to death.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Can you deal with it?
Lonely shack by the railroad track. I spent my young days listening to the sound of the outward bound. Made me a slave to my wandering ways. And the wayward wind is a restless wind. Is a restless wind.
You're missing the corners. I want you to get the corners.
take some other job.
You must have had some hotshot job on the street.
Yeah, I was a foreman in a print shop.
Well, now you're in my kitchen. And I want you to get those corners. I'm waiting.
You all right, man? Good boy?
I couldn't get here before. I was busy.
How's, Jimmy?
Oh, he's fine. Been putting in a lot of overtime, you know, the holidays.
Guess what? Got a job.
Yeah? Doing what?
Vele. You know the arcade? I'm gonna work the change booth.
Yeah? I don't like it.
Oh, it's safe. Don't worry. I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Morrisey?
What's this?
Christmas?
Didn't get you nothing.
Don't be silly. Go ahead, open it. Well, that's okay. Later on in your room. Here, Laurie wanted you to open this.
Tell her I miss her.
Wish you'd let me bring her.
No, I don't want...
No, it's better this way.
You gonna spend Christmas with your mother?
Yeah.
It's good. You'll have a drink for me.
I've never done it before, but may I?
Yeah.
Please do. To all of us, everywhere. A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears.
God bless us, everyone.
And I don't think I wouldn't recognize them if I saw them. Yeah, I mean, because like the boy was 6, you know, and the girl was 4.
Are you still blaming your wife?
No, man. Why? You know, no, we were separated, man. You know, when I did the rapes.
No, man, not the first time. You did those rapes before you were married.
Yeah, I did. And what are you doing back there, man? I mean, what are you doing, storing this up? I mean, you writing out your own personal memoirs on this, getting it all on tapes, man? You've been here 3 months, you ain't said a word to nobody. You ain't did no talking. When are you gonna start talking around here? You somebody special or something?
I got nothing to say. You pinned a rape charge on me.
Now, why would they do a thing like that?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be here, would I?
Cal. Come on, man. Hey, look, nobody wants to admit the guilt thing. I know that, okay? Calvin, hey, if you're ever going to get yourself moving, that's what you're going to have to do, okay? You keep going the way you're going, you're going to dig yourself into a big hole.
What does your wife say about it?
About what?
Does she believe you're innocent?
Does she believe I'm innocent? Yeah, she believes I'm innocent.
Your parents too?
My parents don't know.
Now, wait a minute, hold on. You mean they don't know you're in prison? They don't know about the charge? They don't know nothing?
They live in Cleveland. They live in Cleveland.
They live in Cleveland. You don't talk on the phone?
Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas.
You get along with them?
We get along fine. We got no problem.
Cal, why can't you tell them? You got no problem.
Just, leave them out of it.
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Just leave them out of it, okay?
How's he gonna do it? What do you mean keep them out of life? Sooner or later they're gonna know. What are they gonna do?
Look, that's my problem. Whatever I do in my life is my problem, not your problem, not their problem, not Potgut's problem with his TV camera gaping at me like I'm some kind of a freak show.
Let's begin.
Now, who wants to get started? You?
Yes. Resident Cal Morrisey first.
Cal Morrisey.
Yes, he was admitted 8 months ago. I'm not doing very well. Well, he will not share. He simply will not give of himself. And he's got this tough attitude. It's opposed, but he won't let go of it. Aside from my own personal anxieties, I'm trying to deal with it.
Anxiety about what?
And I may be missing some signals.
He'll break. They usually do.
Not all of them.
Well, I'd like to move him into my intensive group.
Why?
I think he needs some shaking up.
Well, why intensive? I mean, why not any of our other groups?
Well, I think he's got an early trauma that he's trying to repress.
Hugh, you think that about all of them.
Well, it's true of most of them.
Well, a lot of them are coming from family and social isolation. I think he might do just as well in more traditional therapy.
I'm not disputing that.
Okay, all right. We're just trying to get a sense of proportion here.
What makes you think he subject himself to your intensive group?
I have no idea that he will. I just know that he resents authority. That's all. In fact, I'm going to take myself out of my regular session. See if that'll do any good.
I think you're holding grudges, Bo.
What grudges?
It's like everything out in the street was, for you, for Bo. So you can go out there with, your rage and your pain. You can find some woman, and you can take it out on her, man. You can just rip it out. Hey, Bo?
What?
And it wasn't sex you were after. You had sex with your wife. Sex had nothing to do with it. For me, what it was doing for me was I was in control. She was doing what I wanted. I could let her have it, all the fear, all the rage, all the pain. I could give it to her, and it was hers, But it all comes back.
Unless you don't get down with B's in intensive sessions. I mean, you don't turn loose no stuff. Why is that?
I'm working on it.
You're working on it. Well, that's not good enough. Come Thursday's session, you take the floor.
Hey, man. That's the first time I feel good about you.
What's that over there? Signifying something? I mean, these people are showing that they care about each other. You against that? That hurt one of your principles?
Where you looking, man? The dude's talking to you, man. What's on the floor? Ain't nothing down there.
I got no obligation.
Look, man, as long as you committed to this group, you got an obligation to me, to Ernie, everybody in the room, man. Where you going?
Hey, shut up! Shut up! Come on, pal! Let go! I said, cool off, Tommy! Let go, man. Come on.
Now, look here, man, we're trying to tell you something that's good for you, all right? And what's going to improve relations in this room maybe 50%, man. Because you don't call him past being a wall maggot, man. You're obstructionist now.
Yeah.
An obstructionist.
Yeah. You like that word?
You
like that word, obstructionist?
Yeah, I think it's a cool word, man. Come on. Yeah, I think it's a boss word, man.
Going back, Cal. Go on. All right, man, let me tell you something. And you say the charge is phony, right? That's what you've been saying all along? Well, you can clear it up right now, man. You can get us to believe it, okay? All you got to do is just tell your story exactly the way it happened, man, and I want to hear it. 'Cause now's the time.
Were you with that woman? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah. We met that night.
You spend time with her?
Yeah, with her consent, she consented.
Listen, are you being upfront, man?
Hey, why should I lie?
Because you lied to us before.
Hey, I'm telling you my story. She asked me upstairs.
Come on, Calvin. You sure you didn't see her on the street?
No.
Follow home?
No.
Bust in? Guy's taking us on a trip.
Now, I got a feeling you're lying to us, you know that? I'm cutting this man loose.
She invited me upstairs.
Man, you trying to make us look like fools, man. Look, you get yourself together by yourself, huh?
She invited me.
Hey, Cal, it's Ray.
Hey. Cigarette? Yeah.
You want some,
No, thanks.
When are you getting out of here?
Maybe a year.
You have anybody waiting for you?
My father's dead. My mom's always been sick. She's been in and out of hospitals. Cal, the guys are on your side. They want you to get out. It means hope for them. So when were those taken?
My wife sent them to me about a month ago.
Oh, nice.
Ray?
Yeah.
I raped her.
I know.
Hey. I don't want to tell you again. You either. Marianne, I got problems. I need your help. Maria just called. She's not coming in today. I want you to cover up for her.
Again?
Yes, again. This time she's got gallstones.
Oh, come on, Tommy. That's twice this week. I got a kid at home.
Come on, Marianne, please.
Okay. Have to call my mother.
Hey. Use the phone over here. It's a business call. Before you do, give me the Marianne smile. Oh, you're so cute.
Let it out. Just happened. You ain't a man.
I can only let you watch this for a few minutes. I won't allow any more.
I drove by. You didn't have to use a gun. Yeah, you drove by. You threatened them with a gun. I grabbed it. You grabbed it. What did you do it? Because I had to.
What age?
Had to. Tell me why. She was blonde and blonde, red.
Yeah, that's my group.
Leave me alone.
So what's the big deal?
There's no big deal. It's just another process. A little more tense, that's all. We try and release repressed trauma.
What's that mean?
Pain, emotional pain, usually experienced at a very early age, and it's so intense that they try to push it in and do, in fact, push it into their unconscious and their subconscious until they, in effect, forget it. See, it's my opinion that most of the men who come through here were sexually abused when they were very young. We can release that rage at that early abuse, keep it from being directed at women. We've done something. Now, you'll notice that we have more than one group in this room. It's kind of a emotional pressure cooker, because if a charged moment in one group happens, then it can trigger something in another group. I'd like you to join us, Cal. Why not?
Don't need this stuff.
Where are you going?
Are we through?
Yeah, we're through.
I don't want to go to school no more. I don't want to sit by Linda.
Why not?
She talks to herself.
What do you mean?
Well, when the teacher says something, she says it too, and I get all mixed up.
Well, why don't you just have your teacher change your seat?
You tell her.
I can't take the time from work, Don.
Then Daddy tell her.
Daddy's not home. You know that.
When will we come home?
I don't know. Listen, I'll write your teacher a note, okay? Get some sleep.
Okay.
Don't you think you should tell her the truth before she hears it from one of her friends? I mean, somebody's going to say something when she gets older, you know?
Maybe he'll be out by then.
Is that what you think?
Oh, and they find out he didn't do it. You want a cup of coffee?
Is that what you believe?
What are you talking about? You never said anything.
Well, I really didn't see the point. I thought it was understood.
You really think he could do that?
Marianne, there was a trial. Listen, I know it hasn't been easy.
I don't believe this. I'm really surprised at you. I
thought you were different from everyone else.
I can't believe you're that naive. What he did was a terrible thing. They should throw the key away. And you shouldn't be sitting around here waiting for him. Marianne, I'm sorry. Just try not to make me the villain, okay? All right.
Think about it. Oh, you want to think about it? I want to get you out. I don't want to keep thinking about it.
How you doing? I thought I'd had trouble recognizing you, but I couldn't miss those eyes. Come here.
I don't think I want to go through with this.
Hey, she's not your wife.
All right.
You're getting smarter.
Cal, you gotta call your wife.
It's just a fever. She'll be all right.
So why didn't you show up?
I sent the sitter home. I'll come on Wednesday, all right?
Okay. Look, better hang up. This call is costing.
I'll be there on Wednesday.
Feel like a game of checkers?
Hey, I'm using that. I just want to lift a few. I'm using that. Nah, man, you're using the one in your hand. This one just sitting around doing nothing. Hey, you don't understand, suckers. Take it.
Hey, cool it. What are you doing? Why don't we go do some laundry, Cal? I can see it coming like a truck. I mean, when are you going to start working in group, you know? I mean, really getting down to something. I think you mean. I'm going to be out of here in a couple months, you know? I mean, I wish you weren't trailing so far behind. I just want to come visit you and Marianne and the kid, you know? I got to have somebody to visit.
How did you do it?
I used to carry a knife, and I don't know. I used to put it to their throat, and I want to see them shake.
What did you use, Cal?
I never used a weapon.
Use threats?
You know, there's no way you're going to get out of this clean. There's no way that's going to happen.
We got all the time in the world, man. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
What do you want to know?
Well, I would like to know
What
how
do you
it
want to
happened.
know?
I'd like to know how it happened. Just tell us.
I seen her get off the bus, and I followed her home. The break-in was easy.
Did she resist?
She tried. I hit her a few times. And she started to cry, and I
Stuffed handkerchiefs in her mouth. Then what? What, Cal? Come on. Come on. Cal, tell us.
What for, your lusting mind?
Was that the way you feel? Huh?
Come on. You're doing it.
And I've been thinking that maybe I'll go see my mom, you know? If they let me leave the state. I tell you, I wish I could take you guys with me.
That's the real world out there. You don't want us. Oh. Don't.
Checkers.
How's that for packing, huh? Okay. I'll see you.
Yeah, when he go to his girlfriend's, take me along as a cover. What the hell? I mean, my mother knew what was going on.
How old were you, Cal?
7, maybe 8. Make me wait outside the house and then sit on the stoop and count the cars. One time he gave me the keys to his car to keep me happy. I was about 10 and I smacked into a pole. Boy, that set him off. He was smoking. But his girlfriend, she ate it up. She'd laugh at me and she teased me.
What is it, Cal? What is it? You said they were laughing, and that triggered something in you, know?
Well, no. It's because I wrecked the car.
Now let's go back to the house. Did you know what was going on inside?
You kidding? I knew what was going on in there. Even then I knew. Are you kidding me?
After you got married, did you have girlfriends? What is it, Cal? Come on, let go of it. Let go of it. What is it?
This rape.
Yeah, what about it?
It wasn't the only time.
How many were there?
4, maybe 5.
Do you know why? Do you want to know why?
I want to stop.
Doesn't matter what age is it.
Of his life.
It had to be a woman. Any woman.
You pulled time all over the
So I can
country.
get to her. You got assault, robbery, rape. Is that your image that you want, Bo?
I don't want that.
What do you want, Bo?
Oh, I want to stop the raping, and I was glad they called me this time because I was afraid if they didn't.
Well, go ahead, Bo. Well, you afraid what?
What I might do.
What were you gonna do, Bo?
I was afraid that I might kill.
You wanna kill, man, like Dantley over there? Huh? Go on, take a look at him over there. Take a look at him, Bo. I mean, he started out just like you, Bo. I mean, like all of us here. You know, before his head really got twisted, man.
That's an old line. Is that why you took it out on your kids, on your wife?
You going for that?
You're gonna send him to state prison, bro. You know what's gonna happen to him there, don't you?
Why'd you want to kill, Bo?
I didn't say I want to kill.
Hey, man, you said you were afraid. Okay, it's the same thing, man. It's that close. Hey, just this far.
You lied to us, man. You didn't get nothing. What do you mean lie? What are you trying to do, man? Juggle us?
Stop
it.
it. Stop it, huh?
Fake it. Stop it. No, you stop it, man. Just don't fake it. Just stop it, huh? Stop it. Say the truth. Stop. Say the truth. Face it. Just face it.
What's going on, Bo?
Come on, man. Open up, man. Come on, Bo.
How old are you now, Bo? What? You 7? 7.
Your uncle's, you got it stick, Bo? Does it hurt, Bo? I'm gonna be your Uncle Bo. I got my belt, and I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you because you are a worthless, stinking little bastard. I'm gonna beat you, Bo. I'm gonna beat you bad. Yeah, I am, Bo. I'm gonna beat you, you little worthless bastard. Bo, where are you? Where are you? Bedroom? Whose? Yours? Yours? Are you alone? Are you alone? Who's with you? Who's with you? Anybody else? Anybody else with you? Is he hitting you? Is he hitting you? What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing?
Stop! No! Please stop! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't! Don't hurt me! Please don't! Please don't! Please don't! No!
Bo, you can come back now.
No.
Bo, you can come back now. It's all right. You're safe.
It's all right.
Bo, you can come back.
You can come back.
Bo, it's all right. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe.
Safe. You're safe.
Yeah. And we'll get a big painting and we'll put it right over the bed. I got one upstairs, Miss Diamond, too.
Every night I have to sit down with Lori while she reads all the newspaper ads. Want to know about tired feet or cold remedies, just ask me. I got another letter from your mother.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Same thing. When can they come visit? I took care of it, but Cal, they're really pushing. I don't understand why you just don't let them come visit you. If you just explain to them that you'd...
Marianne, I got something I gotta tell you. I'm not gonna feel good about myself. Or about us. If I can't be honest with you. But you gotta understand, you gotta understand, I didn't know what I was doing. No. I knew what I was doing. I didn't understand why. That's the thing. I didn't know why. I saw her and...
Why didn't you tell me before?
Because I didn't want you to leave me.
Cal, when was the last time you wrote your parents?
I don't remember, a few months ago, June maybe. Why?
They're here.
Where?
In the superintendent's office. They did it all on their own. I had nothing to do with it. You can send them away if you want, but that's up to you. But frankly, I think you ought to stop pulling away.
We just had to come.
How they treat you?
Okay.
How's the food? Can you eat it?
Yeah, most days.
This is someplace to meet.
Still in construction?
Yeah, it's going all right. Not as good as you two, but it's going all right. How are you? You look pale.
Yeah, well, when they built the place, they forgot the sun deck.
Well, I'm glad you can still laugh about this. You know how we found out? Remember we lived on Larrabee, Tessie Alvaro, the corner house? She's on our way to Detroit to visit a sister. She stopped over, asked how you were handling things. I said, what are you talking about? She said it was in all the papers. We were the last ones to find out. I just wanted you to know that. What I don't understand is how this happened. If you wanted something extra, there are plenty of places.
No.
She set you up, right?
No.
She must have.
No.
Then I don't understand.
What keeps going through my mind, maybe if we never moved.
What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about.
If we were here, maybe, and...
Now, then he would have come to you, right? When did he ever come to you?
Okay, Pop, don't.
No, what I'm saying is there's always been a holding back, a distance. That's something I can never understand, because I thought you and me were pretty tight, considering I took good care of you. But I don't think you understand that.
Oh, I'm sure he understands.
I'm not talking to you. Am I talking to you? I don't know. I just don't know.
So I can get close to her.
The guy was coming down on you.
What have you
Like
got
he always
here?
does.
Scare her?
Isn't that what he did?
Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes he would.
I know, we know, man. He bought you clothes, right? He took you around.
Yeah.
Took you to his girlfriend's. How'd you feel about that waiting outside?
I hated it. I hated it.
We're friends. Just let it all come out. Let it all come out, Cal. Let it come. You can't. Cal. Look. Did you go? You went upstairs. Is that right? You went upstairs? He took my hand. He took my hand. Your hand. Your father? I was scared. I was scared. What were you scared of? Don't make me do it. Don't make me. What did he make you do, Cal? No. What did he make you do? No, don't make me do it. It's all right, Cal. I just want to go love me. I just love me. It's all right, Cal.
B! What is it, Cal? What is it?
That's not me.
You don't believe it?
That's not me.
No, pictures don't lie, Cal. Let's run it again. Where are you going? Run it again.
I don't know. Just let it come out, Cal. Just let it come out. Let it come out. What are you afraid of? I want to. All right, I want to do. All right.
Okay. How old were you then, Cal?
5, 6. And he took my hand. And he put it on her.
And then?
Pulled away. I was scared.
And what happened then?
I don't remember.
What are you feeling right now, Cal?
Anger.
Well, that could be the anger that you felt 30 years ago. You couldn't release it then. You were too terrified. You pushed it down to your subconscious, but it didn't do any good because it kept pushing its way back up.
Like in the rapes.
Yeah. You wanted to make those women suffer. Didn't matter who they were or what they looked like. You wanted to give them your rage. But it only worked for that moment because it still was with you. And every time it got too painful, you raped again.
What if I keep doing it?
Well, that's what we're going to prevent. Why do you want to transfer your anger to women? Now, that's what we've got to find out.
What does he say? Does he still...
I don't know. She doesn't talk about it. What?
Just want to be out of here.
At least they put you in minimum custody.
I worry a lot. You're holding back. I know you got feelings about what I did, but every time I bring it up, you see, just like you're doing now.
What?
We gotta talk.
It's easy for you. You can go back in there to your group. Got those guys to talk to. But me, what do I do? I take these feelings home. There's no one I can talk to.
Talk to me.
I can't.
Where you been, Cal? You're half hour late.
Okay, I know.
We're serving in 2 minutes. What do you want me? I asked you, where have you been?
I've been visiting my wife.
That's bull, Cal. Visiting ended an hour ago. That's it. My boys will cover for you. No more.
I'll stay extra.
That's not the point. You're making me look foolish in front of my boys. And I don't like it. Why don't you get your... What's the matter? You're crazy! Get in here! No more things!
What was that all about?
I know. I messed up.
Have anything to do with your wife's visit, Cal?
She won't talk to me. I feel stuck.
What's the matter with your stomach?
It's tight.
You frightened? Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong, Cal, with being frightened. You've operated all your life out of anger, and now we've made a small crack and a few new emotions are beginning to slip through and they scare you. Well, let the fear happen, will you? Experience it. Make it your own. It's not going to destroy you. Believe me, you're moving.
Yeah, I don't feel any movement.
Why? Because Judd humiliated you? Don't attack. Don't attack. It's your feelings, not mine. I just put a label on them.
Yeah, he treated me like a kid.
You felt like a kid. Like a son who'd been punished by his father. Is that the way you felt in the bedroom that day? took your hand. And he put it on the woman.
No!
Cal, cool out. What was that all about?
He laughed at me. My father. He thought it was funny. He said, "What's the matter, big man? Can't you handle it?"
You know, Bo's uncle used him like a woman. Made him doubt his manhood, and from then on he had to prove it. And I think that your father was sending you a similar message. Telling you somehow you were not a real man. And made you feel that you probably never really would be one. And I think that's what you've been fighting all your life, Cal. Cal is serving an indeterminate 30-year sentence for rape. You know, of course, that passing this review doesn't mean you're going to get out the front gate. You have to pass other reviews for other committees and the state parole board.
Yes, I know that.
What changes have you gone through since you came here, Cal?
I've come to understand why I had to rape.
I don't understand what you mean. You had to rape. You raped. Nobody forced you.
Well, yes, that's true. I mean, I take responsibility for that. I've come to understand why I did it.
Can you tell us why?
My father used to take me with him when he would go see his girlfriends, and he forced me to, he forced me into sexual play with them. And I have a lot of anger in me towards him.
I don't understand. If you were angry towards your father, why did you go out and rape women?
I had to prove that I was a man.
And why didn't you go out and beat up men? Why women? Was it because you thought you could get away with it?
Cal, when you came here, you were belligerent. Somebody pushed your button, you blew up. How do you handle your anger now?
Well, I don't get angry anymore. I mean, I don't blow up anymore. Somebody teased me off. I back away. I try to understand it. And I'm working on it. And all these things. So if you give me a positive today, I mean, I'm really going to push hard.
Cal. Cal, it's the feeling of the group that there's judging by your answers, some confusion in your mind. There are some things that you haven't been able to get at, specifically your motivation for rape. It isn't at all clear, so on that basis, we can't give you a positive. You've been assigned to a neutral group to try to get at the real causes of your anger. You've been assigned to Dr. Matlock's group. That's all.
When can I come up again for review?
I don't know. That's all.
Hey, Del. When you gonna make room for us, man? Hey, Delbert. Why don't you answer?
You guys want the patter? The line? I can run it just as much as you. I'm not interested in scoring points. You want to play that game?
So what you feel the men are giving here is just lip service? Are you closing us out again? Okay, we'll come back to you.
How can you pass him off like that?
What do you mean?
I mean, you hardly took any time with him. It's like you don't care.
Is that what you want from me? To care?
Earth angel, please be mine. My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. Earth angel.
Hey, what you got there? All right, let's go.
Don't worry, they're not gonna keep old Joe Dean down too long.
I'm just a fool.
There you go. Hey, what just blew in? What are you doing here? What happened? No. Look. Oh. Did the parole board ever let you see your mother?
At her funeral, she died last month. I got there too late. She wouldn't have known the difference anyway.
I'm sorry.
You know, Cal, I saw Ernie out in the street. He's got a job. He's
I thought
working.
you had it all together. I don't understand you.
Just talk.
Talk.
Watch your
fingers.
All right, don't hit this desk when you come by here.
Where do you want this, Marianne?
Over there by the window.
Come on, Jimmy. Let's swing it around.
Looks great.
I swear they put lead weights in those springs.
Nah, this is nothing. I used to be a mover in the 40s. That was heavy stuff, none of this plastic.
Glad you told me you wanted this. I was gonna throw it out. I'm gonna have a beer, Jimmy. You want a beer?
Oh, no, I gotta get back.
All right.
He's a nice guy.
Well, thanks for the help. Didn't know who else to get.
So, how you been?
Okay.
So why don't you come around?
You want me to?
Now, what kind of a question is that?
You didn't ask me.
Well,
Pop Cal's still my husband. That hasn't changed.
okay, but your mother would like to see you a little more often.
But you still feel the same way.
Well, look, you come around anyway. I'd like to have you come around.
And we won't talk about it?
Look, you're ruining your life, you know that, don't you? And your kids, too. Oh, Tommy. Maybe I'll see you around.
Nice meeting you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Cal's in for rape.
What are you talking about? How come? Damn it! Damn it, I don't understand. Why would you stay with him for more years? Did he ever hurt you?
No.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, you can't just walk around.
I don't know.
Tell us what's been happening, will you?
Well, I've been in Dr. Matlock's group and sensitivity group, and I've calmed down a lot. I'm taking classes, math and stuff.
How are you getting along with your parents?
Okay. I'm going to try to work things out with my father if I can.
And if you can't?
If I try and it doesn't work, there's nothing I can do about it. That's okay.
What about your displaced anger towards women?
Well, I don't feel angry. I don't feel it.
Sounds good, Cal. But you see, we're worried about guys faking it.
See, we got to make sure that you're understanding things on deeper than just a surface level.
But how are we going to know how I'm going to act if you don't give me a chance?
That's not the point, Cal. The point is, you're not really sure, are you? Because the problem hasn't been resolved yet. Has it?
Occupation, Gary's got it at $600.
He got a letter from his old lady. She ditched him.
Come in. Miss Morrisey?
Hi. Here, let me take your coat. I'm Hugh Borski. May I call you Marianne?
Sure.
Come in, please.
No, this is good.
Oh, here. Well, I'm glad you could come.
You had a little trouble getting here.
Yeah, some of the roads are blocked.
How do you feel about seeing Cal?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, for a month there, he chose not to see you, and then you visited a few times, and he chose not to be there. What were your feelings about that?
I was worried
Worried?
that I wouldn't see him again. I didn't know what I was going to do.
Why don't you tell Cal that? Just look at him and tell him that.
I tried to get him to talk to me. When I went to the...
Don't tell me. Tell Cal.
I tried to get you to talk to me, but you wouldn't see me. You didn't answer my letters.
I couldn't face you, Marianne. Couldn't. They're not letting me out of here, and
What about me? We gotta talk because I gotta know what I should do. I didn't want this. I didn't know he was doing this. He's my husband, and I don't know him.
What'd you want to say just then? What was it?
Go ahead, Marianne. Let it come out.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare tell me what you want! I won't have you tell me! You had no right to leave me.
Marianne. Marianne.
What?
Do you get angry often?
No, I never do.
Why? Does it scare you? Did it scare you just now? How do you feel about it, Cal? Cal, how do you feel about the anger just now? Good. Good.
Yeah. That's never happened before. Marianne and I would get into arguments, and she would always back down.
No. You know, my guess is that you probably wouldn't permit her to show anger. My guess is that you both were withdrawing emotionally from each other. You were holding back your feelings. And I would guess to punish each other.
What do you mean?
My guess is that you were punishing each other because of the rage that you felt about the damage in your lives.
There's a lot to try to deal with.
Yeah.
Shall we try?
Hey, Ma.
Cal?
Pop. Glad you could come.
Well, I had to use a few vacation days, but you kept saying you wanted to see us.
Where you staying?
Motel, just for the night. We go back tomorrow.
I picked up some roast chicken.
Well, any news? When they let you out?
I don't know, Pop.
What they do? Forget about you? Done over 5 years.
Well, I got a few things I got to work out.
Yeah. You haven't worked them out yet?
Yeah, well, I got 38 years of garbage to clean up, Pop.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. You're not in here to tell your life story. You're in here for...
I'm in here for many reasons, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. See, I've been going over, like, my whole life. And there are lots of things that happened to me a long time ago. Now, I'm not going to get into everything. That's not what I'm here to say. And I don't want to make any accusations, neither. I just want to clear the air. I had a lot of anger in me.
You called us all the way here for this. This is a visit. It's supposed to be a visit, a friendly visit.
Pete, let him say.
You stay out of this. Just mind your own business.
Don't talk to her like that. I don't want you to talk to her like that. Why do you take it? Why do you let him run all over you like that? Why do you do that? Wait a minute, Pop.
I'm not going to stay here and let you run off with your mouth. I came up here because you kept pushing, and I got to hear this. I'm not going to hear this. I'm your father, and you remember that.
Pop, look, I won't start nothing. I won't start nothing. I just got to talk to you, Pop.
You can go to hell. You can go to hell. Come on.
Don't go.
Are you coming?
Cal, if you have a minute, I'd like
What, are you going to do something for me? You going to help me? You don't listen to me because I don't give a damn. Cal. You back off. You stay away from me. One of you back off. You stay away. I know what you're doing to me. You messed with my head.
No. Wait a minute.
You don't want to help me? I know what you do. Sit around, you throw around your judgments. You don't want to help me? You don't want to help me get out of here? You don't want to help me get better?
Wouldn't I want to help you to get out of here?
I don't know. For the one time in my life, I wanted to listen. I wanted her to listen to me. She doesn't want to hear it unless it's something good. If it's something bad, she don't want to hear it.
Bad. Like what your father did to you when you were sick? Huh? Come on, Cal, let it come out. Did you tell her what he had done to you then? Did you want to tell her?
He took me home. And then he went out again. And she was cleaning. She was always cleaning. And I came inside. But I just stood there.
You wanted her to...
I just stood there. I was afraid.
You wanted her to protect you from him, didn't you? To not let that happen again. Now, did she? Did she do anything? Did she?
I hated her. I hated her.
Of course you hated her. Of course, you couldn't allow yourself to hate your father. Because of the shame you felt. Personally at what he'd done to you, but your mother, you could hate her. And that's what you did. You hated her, and all women. That's what you did, that's where you put it, and that's where it stayed. But you were 6 years old, and you couldn't handle it. But now you can.
Take out the anger in everything you do. Every time you hit somebody, you take it out. When you're done, you feel 10 times as empty. Because you're alone. You wake up alone. You put the stupid-ass wise guy attitude on and you walk out the door and go through another day. It's a waste. I got holes in me. Scars in my head. Things I'll never forget. For what? Nothing. No.
So maybe we'll see you out in the streets soon, huh, Bill? We'll come over for some dinner.
Okay.
You too. When do you go up before the parole board?
Tuesday.
You nervous?
No.
I'll be sitting right there with you.
Take care of yourself.